In this video, you're going to take a brief overview of the calendar tool in Brightspace. So in order to access the calendar tool, we're going to go to course admin, and calendar is right here under site resources. So as you can see, this is the calendar. As a student, you can have it organized by agenda, day, week, month, list. So each one of these will give just a different view of the things coming up. So for example, if we choose agenda, you can see what's coming up, let's say in the next 14 days, or the next 7 days, or today and tomorrow, anything like that. Or if you go day, week, it's basically self-explanatory, right? You get to see a list of everything that's happening. So there's a couple different ways that as a teacher, you can add events into this. So one of the ways is right here by clicking create event. So if you click create event, you basically get a screen that looks like this. So with this event, this is the school it's associated with, or the class. So you can enter a title and say, let's say test. And then you can add content, meaning you can add elements from the content of the course. So let's say you were scheduling when certain things were going to be available. You would put it like this. So that content would be linked right from within this event now. And now that becomes your title because it's just the content. All right, you could also change that to use a custom name. Like that. Again, you have the same WYSIWYG editor or rich text editor, so you can do all your insert stuff or quick links or all those things. Again, if you want to see more on that, look at creating content, the module, and you'll see there's a whole lesson in there on the WYSIWYG. And then this is where you schedule the dates. So you could say, well, let's say it starts now and it ends in a week, something like that. You can add a recurrence or a restriction. So you can hide it for a certain amount, hide starting, visible between, things like that. And then you can also associate a seating chart. So we saw how to use this in the seating charts lesson and how you can link a seating chart and use that to keep track of daily activities. But if this isn't for like a daily class where you're going to use the seating chart, just make sure that's not clicked. Click create, and then it will look like this. So now this is the test content, right? So it's just saying that if we looked at this as like a week view, they'll say this content will be available for this time. All right. So when you click on that, then you can see the content. If you go more, the student will actually be able to click on that to get the content. All right. So that's how you can create a calendar event simply using the create event right here to display things on the calendar. Now set dates will just allow you to add availability restrictions on certain content from this screen. So you can do it from here, but there is a nicer way that I will show you in another video on how to go through and do this stuff as well. All right, so you could set the dates here, but in an upcoming video, we'll look at other ways to do that. Okay, so that's just a basic overview of the calendar tool.